students, today I will going to discuss to you the 6 trigonometric functions, and we're going to determine the quadrant of the angle theta of the 6 trigonometric functions. First, we are going to define the 6 trigonometric function of theta with in y coordinate, in x coordinate, and in distance or the r. So in sine theta, we have here y coordinate over distance or y over r. In cosine theta, we have x coordinate over the distance or x over r. The tangent theta is equal to y coordinate over the x coordinate or y over, tan theta is equivalent to y coordinate over x coordinate or y over x, Then the cosecant theta is equal to the distance over y coordinate or y over r over y rather. Remember that this cosecant is the opposite of the sine theta. The second is the opposite of the cosine theta. Secant theta is equal to distance over the x coordinate or r over x. And the cotangent theta, which is the opposite of tangent theta, is equal to x coordinate over y coordinate or x over y. For the next one, we're going to determine in which these 6 trigonometric functions is placed or can be found in which quadrant. So remember this line, all students take calculus. In quadrant 1, all the 6 trigonometric functions are positive. In quadrant 2, we have here the sine and the cosecant. In quadrant 3, the tangent and its opposite, which is the cotangent. And the last one, quadrant 4, we have here the cosine and the secant. It is positive here. So I will give you some examples. So we're going to determine the quadrant of the angle theta. So first one, the cosine theta is greater than 0 and tan theta is less than 0. So how are we going to find the angle theta for this one? In which quadrant? So cosine theta is greater than 0, so meaning it is positive. And cosine is positive in quadrant 4 and in quadrant 1. So we're going to put a mark in here for you to remember. And the last one is the tan theta. Tan theta is less than 0, so meaning it is negative. And tan theta, and tan is positive in quadrant 3 and quadrant 1. So meaning it's negative. We can find it in quadrant 2 and in quadrant 4. So the answer is quadrant 4 because it is the common quadrant. Quadrant 4. Second example. Sine theta is less than 0, meaning it is what? It is negative. I'm going to erase this first. So it is negative. It is found in quadrant 3 and quadrant 4 because sine is positive in quadrant 1 and quadrant 2. And the second one is cotangent theta is greater than 0. It is greater than 0. So cotangent is here because it is greater than. So the common is quadrant 3. So we have here quadrant 3. Let's erase this first. And for the last example, okay, I will give you a lot of examples for you to be able to understand this concept. So we have here cosine theta is less than 0, so meaning it is negative. Cosine is negative in which quadrant? It is positive in quadrant 4 and quadrant 1. So obviously it is negative in this part. And tan theta is greater than 0. So it is positive. It can be found here. So its common quadrant is the quadrant 3. ends my discussion. So I hope you have learned a lot for these 6 trigonometric functions. It will surely help you for in future, in the next chapters. It is very much useful. So I hope you have learned a lot. Thank you very much.